Hi, I'm Toby from AWS. Welcome to This Is My Architecture. I'm joined today by Alex from Ocado. Hello, Alex.
Hi, how you doing, Toby?
Good, thanks. Good. Tell me, who are Ocado?
So Ocado is the UK's online supermarket. Recently, we've been working on our OSP, or Ocado Smart Platform product, which is a way to sell the services and technology that Ocado has developed over the years to international retailers.
Excellent. Okay, and today we're going to talk to you about your approach to microservices.
Exactly. When we started on this product, we wanted to use a microservice architecture. We have sort of a large number of developers in many international offices, so we wanted to enable them to very quickly get on developing services independently of each other and loosely coupled, but at the same time set up some sensible kite marks to ensure that there was some quality of standard across the whole product.
So for those that don't know, a kite mark is a measure of quality, isn't
Exactly,
it?
yeah.
A standard.
Exactly. So it's setting up certain rules for how we'd expect applications to look like. So one example is that they're all using sort of HTTPS, RESTful communication, as an example.
So let's say a new development team within Ocado wants to create a new application or a new microservice. How do they go about that?
Yeah, so we found there were a sort of set of common things that both developers wanted from us, but also that we decided that they'd need. So we started by creating a self-service application, which developers can simply enter in the information they need, and basic resources will be created for them. So what happens is when they go to this, they fill in a form which says the name of their application and who's created it. And we go ahead and we create some Amazon resources for them. So one of that is a Route 53 entry, as well as an SSL certificate and a Beanstalk environment. So we kind of ensure that there's sort of a boundary to the network, and that all communication coming in is coming in via sort of HTTPS to the Beanstalk environment.
Okay.
In addition to that, we create some IAM roles that are used by the application itself, as well as a deployment role which is used for developers that want to run CloudFormation templates. And we also create a KMS key, which ensures that if we need to they need to have some credentials for this application, that they can be encrypted.
So you're using IAM to enforce a security boundary around the microservice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One of the things that was really important for us is that if we wanted to enforce a RESTful communication, we needed to ensure that back-end services, such as DynamoDB, weren't being used for a sort of invisible transfer of information. So when we create this IAM application role, we sort of namespace it so that the specific resources can only be accessed by a single application. So there'll be a Beanstalk environment will have access to DynamoDB, but it'll be the only service that's allowed to use the tables it creates. Similarly, something like SQS, which we consider to be a group resource, is prefixed with a group, and this allows applications to, if they want to send sort of asynchronous communication via SQS, and Kinesis to kind of stream data out of the service.
Okay. So, so you've got your microservice here, you've got certain resources which are specific to it, you're leveraging some other services, and each of those say that the resources, say within DynamoDB, is specific to that microservice, and security controls access to that other resource.
Exactly. So for Amazon services that you support IAM as a form of permissioning, we're using that to ensure that's the only thing that can access it. There are some other things like relational databases or Redis instances, for example, in which we use security groups to ensure that access, even if they have username and passwords, the access is only coming from the application itself.
So one of the challenges that our customers face with microservices is service discovery. How are you guys going about solving that problem?
So we've typically used Route 53 to solve this. So for every application that gets created, as well as a unique record, which is created in Route 53, we also have a private DNS zone. This allows us to reuse the same record for every single environment the application is deployed in. So whether it's in dev or SIT or production, it means that applications have a common record that they can use to refer to each other. And any SSL certificates that we're using, we use subject alt names to ensure that all of the records an application might be reached by are available.
So this is a standard you've created within Ocado, and I can see how it would be quite useful and powerful, particularly for your dev teams around microservices. Have you seen any services and applications go through that life cycle and really benefit from this model?
Yes, absolutely. So we've now have a kind of a full environment that's now taken all the way to production, and we have retailers using this, actual business users using the UIs and the services, and yeah, exactly, that's worked out well for us.
That's been excellent. Thanks, Alex, and thanks for sharing your solution today.
Thank you very much for having me.
And thanks everyone for watching. This is my architecture.